All right guys, we made the cut. We are sitting in 49th place overall. We're going into day 3 here out of 148 anglers. A few people actually got DQ'd for some stuff that they shouldn't have done, so it is what it is. We got our board here, the top 100 board that we actually have to use today. We're gonna go after it. We're not gonna be as stressed today, but we're still gonna try and move up as high as we possibly can. We're not gonna be able to get first place. It's impossible. Now, unless everybody else doesn't catch anything and I catch all the fish. Do the best that we can and just move up as high as we can. Chad did mention that, you know, some people say, oh, this ain't as prestigious as the old national championships when we had 400 anglers. But he says the catch rate and a whole bunch of other facts he said. He says it was actually, overall, it's still one of the top national championships that KBF has held. And it doesn't keep growing because he did some, you know, he talked about a few other things about how he's going to start letting Bassmaster people qualify for his national championship. So it's going to build, which is a really cool concept. So we're going to hit the same creek we've been fishing. We're going to start there. It's not going to be as windy today. It's actually physically colder. It's only like 39-ish degrees. So that means the water temperature dropped about another 3 degrees. It may be a lot tougher today for us, but with the wind not being as hard, hopefully we can maybe go around a little bit and find some more fish. So let's see, guys. I'll catch you guys soon. We made to our spot a little quicker today because there's now the wind's a lot less, so we weren't getting pushed by the wind and everything else. So we got 10 minutes to hang out here and try to warm our hands up because it's cold. But we may go out to the open mouth up there today earlier on. Gene actually launched with us this morning again. Actually at our launch, he's fishing deep water probably because it's what he's good at. He's here for in practice and he says he caught 91 inches in like 30 minutes, but then it just died off the other day he was out there. So he says they probably spawned and moved back out. Hopefully we get some fish out there. If not, we're gonna keep hanging in the creek here and then scoot around a bit if we have to here just to try to get our 5 today. All right, guys, we got a fish here. Pretty decent size. All right, got you in the boat. Oh, my hands are so cold. I'm having such a hard time. Such a hard time here. Yes, it's cold. It's cold. My hands are so cold I can't even function right. Drop anchor. And I'm still sick on top of it too. Yes, we have to use the new catch board. It's part of the deal today, guys. Chad wanted us to use these. The top 100 boards. Almost could squeeze 17.5, but it's only if the tail stayed there. I think we got it right there. Don't move your tail, buddy. Don't move your tail. Do a little video release. All right, day 3, KBF National Championship, fish number 1, 17.5, and he's being released. There's my board. So you always want to do video releases on in-person tournaments, just because if you ever get challenged or whatever. I haven't been doing it the first couple of days because I know I wasn't doing that great anyway, and I kind of forgot about it. So this is the last day. We're going to do our video releases as well. All right, so we're uploading fish number 1. I'm shaking. I'm so cold. I'm not built for this anymore. Not at all. Can't believe I'm actually shaking. Tomorrow, we're putting on more clothes. It's ridiculous. All right, fish 1's uploaded. I may have to get out of my kayak and run up and down the bank to warm up here. Got one little detail too. Today, we are fishing for the big bass shootout. So the largest fish for the day wins $1,000. So, you know, we have a shot at that. You never know. We just had a little fishy tugging at the tail of this thing. As I was reeling it in, would have counted anyway. But it does mean that there is still more fish here, which is a good thing. So all we've really been doing for the past 3 days is we're just fishing this creek and we're fishing along these mats. You know, we're fishing right on the edge, letting it drop in front of it for the most part. Let the fish come out to it when it drops. That's pretty much our tactic. We're still fishing Texas rig right now. We're actually fishing, but I'm using the SMH worm right now, which is your shaky head worm from Z-Man, but I actually got that Texas rigged with the June bug color, because I'm kind of running low, and June bug is like my go-to color now over green pumpkin and everything else. I just got it on a 1/16 ounce bullet weight with a 3/0 EWG hook. Cinco will probably still work, but I just feel like I'm doing better on the Texas rig right now with larger fish, it just seems. So that's what we're rolling with right now. I don't know if we're going to continue fishing all day, or we're going to flip back and forth to the Cinco at all yet. Yeah, this June bug color is our way to go. It is our go-to color, and it's been that way for about the past year. We need to stock up on some June bug in all of our soft plastics. Had another fish chase this as I was reeling it in, so let me turn back around here and slow this down just a little bit. I may be moving a little bit too fast bringing it in, but obviously they're there. Didn't seem too big, but probably a measurable fish. Just hit it again. I don't know, guys. A lot more quieter than I thought. I might have burned out this spot too much. Time is going a lot quicker today because I'm not stressed, so I'm not looking at the clock as much, but time is going quicker, you know, especially when you're not catching and you're just trying to, and you look down like, oh wow, it's 10 o'clock already. So we got 4.5 hours left to fish. All right, guys, I think we definitely burned this spot out. I've held here way too long, and that's how you don't do good or lose a tournament, is hang on too long. You know, this whole video, I want to kind of give you a perspective as I do this. Hold on, let me turn my phone off because everybody just keeps annoying me. You know, it kind of gives you a perspective when you're tournament fishing. You know, it's not like it's another day out on the water. If I catch, I catch. If I don't, I don't. You know, we're trying to move up on the leaderboard. We're going to go try to find some spots not too far away. And then if I don't get anything in a couple other spots, I may come back here with maybe like an hour left, hour and a half left, just to see if anything moved in. Figures as I drive out of here, the water's so clear. I saw 2 more bass as I was driving by. I hate to see that because then it makes you not want to leave. See if I can see him real quick as I was burning through here. All right, guys, you know what? I decided to completely move on, and we're gonna just kind of work our way back to the ramp. Not that we're giving up, but we're gonna check other coves and do some slower presentations along the way. I think that's gonna be our best bet to try to get anything else today instead of sitting here down this creek and keep trying to fish it. So hang and stay and hope for the best, or move, and same concept. So that's what we're gonna do, guys. To recap the national championship, it was fun, stressful, and tiresome. After day 1 of catching those 14, or almost having 14 fish, missed a few, however many it was, you know, I was feeling pretty optimistic about all the numbers of fish I caught that day, even though they were small. And missing that fish at the boat would have given me 5 fish, so that would have tremendously helped. Day 2, I had 5 fish. I only caught 5 fish, and all 5 fish I caught I was able to put to the leaderboard. So I was feeling pretty good. All these cold fronts came in. Every morning it was in the 30s. It was dropping so cold. The water temperatures dropped 7-8 degrees over these 3 days. Totally changed the fishing for me, at least. But I did make the cut, obviously, you know, on day 2, which we get these boards here that show the top 100. Sorry, there's a truck going by. I'm here at the cabin. You know, the top 100 2024 KBF, April 3rd through 5th and all that stuff, right? Yeah, you know, Huntsville and all that stuff. So, you know, it's a nice board. I call it a participation trophy. I did make the cut, I guess you could say, is an accomplishment. And I did end up finishing 72 out of 148 anglers. So, you know, my wife and a couple other people said to me, you shouldn't be disappointed because you finished higher than the top half of the field. I did. But you know, when you're competitive and you're this invested into this many hours, these many days, you want to do better. If I just got 5 fish every day, I probably would have been in the top 20. That's a lot better than being 72. I'm tired. You know, you get like maybe 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night during these 3-day events. By the time you go to captain's meetings, then you got to go check in, and for the make the top 100 cut, you have to go ditto landing where we were at. So that was an hour away from the ramp. Get your board. Chad announced the top 100. So you're there every night. Sorry, I'm just getting delirious. I've been fishing so many days because I'm filming this actually after I just done doing the 2 trail events. So you don't get much sleep. You got a lot of prep, a lot of thinking that, you know, you want to make your changes and make your adaptions and change up what you want to do. My mistake is where I was fishing, I should have left after day 2, even though I had the 5 fish. I should have left because the water was super clear, the fish were getting spooky, and it was just very difficult to get those 5 fish on day 2. Lesson learned. I got to move around more. You know, I'm disappointed in myself, disappointed that I let you guys down. I still had fun, but it was stressful. You know, especially when you lose fish and all that stuff, and I'm not the only one that feels this. Every angler that goes out there that's fishing for competition feels the same way. We'll see how things turn out for the trail events. Those videos will be coming out shortly for Trail 1, Trail 2, probably a week from this video. And then we will be heading to the Kayak Adventure Series in the beginning of May for Georgia. Now those series are going to be, first series we're going to in Georgia, they're more fun, so they're still competitive, but they're more fun. I'm not going to be as stressed out about it. I'm going to go have fun and see how I could make out, because I'm going to a new body of water in Georgia because I've never actually fished in Georgia. And once again, no pre-fishing, just literally going there and fishing and trying to figure it out within that's a day and a half format, your top 5 fish for the Kayak Adventure Series. So you go fishing from 3 to 7 on Friday night, and then you fish from 6 a.m. to 2:30 on Saturday. So hopefully the conditions are good and we're not dealing with rain. By then it should be warm. These 30-degree nights should be gone because it's been rough on my hands in the morning, being freezing. But I guess I should be happy. I made the top 100, got aboard, and finished higher than top of the half of the field. I'm gonna tell myself that to make myself feel better on the ride home. We got plenty of events in the future. Will I continue doing competitive fishing after this year? I got some plans for the future. It may not be as much competitive fishing, but I got some ideas that I've been passing by my wife, and I think you guys would appreciate it too as well. I am qualified for the next championship for 2025, making the top 100 this time. Appreciate you guys stopping by. We're gonna have plenty of fishing content yet this year, and whatever other random videos that come out, and product or anything else that new I buy, installs, all that stuff's always gonna be there. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm sure most of you guys already left this video already. As always, guys, be safe on the water, and I'll catch you on the water. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you soon.